Houston Rockets. At small forward, Amen Thompson. At the other forward position, Jabari Smith. At shooting guard, Jalen Green. At center, Alperen Sengun. At the other guard position, Will, number 1. The head coach of the visiting team is Ime Udoka. Let's meet the starting 5 for your Philadelphia 76ers. In the middle, 6 feet 10 inches. Number 9, Clint Capella. Starting at power forward, 6'9", number 20, John Collins. At guard, 6'3", number 0, Tyrese Maxey. The other forward position, 6 feet 10 inches, number 6, Ben Carter. At the point guard, at 6'6", number 4, Jeff. The head coach of your home team, once again, your Philadelphia 76ers.
Welcome to the NBA here on 2K Sports, a special Martin Luther King Day edition. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me, former NBA players Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And the award-winning David Aldridge is on our sideline. Here's the starting group for Houston. The pairing up front, Smith and Sengun. Green is out there with the Magician, and it's Thompson in at the 3 spot. And for the 76ers, John Collins is out there with Carter. Then there's the captain. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's Capella in at the 5, roaming the paint. Well, today is one of those very special dates on the NBA calendar. Martin Luther King Jr. Day.
And it's a day of reflection, a day to celebrate one of the truly great people in the history of this country. It's an honor to just be out here today celebrating Dr. King.
Here's Green, and that one drops.
Jalen Green.
A nice handle move there by Green.
Here's the captain. Really played well against Sacramento in his last outing. Thompson in the corner. Pass to Smith. And some nice passing there by Houston. Here's the Magician. Second-chance shot. There's the 3. The shot's good from Smith.
Jabari Smith.
This is right in Smith's wheelhouse, catching fire.
Here's the captain. The pass to Collins. Over Smith. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And the defense was all over him once he got in close. Didn't want him to get too comfortable.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
And Thompson letting his athleticism take over there as he was fouled.
Houston shooting their first foul shot of the game. That free throw good from Thompson. And, Greg, while the Sixers have been effective, time and again, they've been unable to get past the conference semifinal.
Where they bowed out in 5 of the last 6 years. But you go back, they haven't made it any further since Allen Iverson led them to the finals back in 01.
And I love the tenacity, guys. He simply can will his way into games at times and exert his presence.
Now, here's Green, coming off a stellar performance against Boston.
Ideal way to start the game. Come out of the gate and knock down all but one of your first 5 shots.
Maxey against Green. Kicks it out to Collins. Pulls it up. And the defense really pressing up on him. Made that a tough shot. Houston's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Inside, the Magician. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And so here is Philadelphia. 11-point game. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
The coaching staff has been happy with how well they've executed the game plan. They operated as a cohesive unit.
Here's the Magician after the made shot from John Collins. Here's Şengün. Offensive rebound. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Green against Maxey. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
How about the agility of Maxey there, just working around the defense.
Thompson passes to Green. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
And loving the hustle here early. I mean, they struck first on the offensive glass.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. What an entrance to the league Jalen Green has had.
So much success early on in his career, and it was expected. He's a scoring machine. Anything he's asked to do on the floor, he can get it done. And we've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Clint Capella.
We've seen him regress as a rebounder these past few seasons. His numbers have come down in that department, and I'd like to see him concentrate on bringing them back up. I'm sure the team would as well. You can never have enough rebounding.
Now, here's Maxey. Boy, that went. Pass to Thompson. Here's Green. Rebound by the 76ers. They won their last game against the Rockets in Houston.
And whether by design or by accident, they drew so many fouls in that game. Foul trouble for the other side became a huge issue.
And I'm sure that's been at the forefront of the plan coming into this one, too.
Houston ball.
On defense, Philadelphia. They trail by 11. Thompson surveying the floor. 6 on the shot clock. Smith right side over Collins. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first personal foul.
Greg, remember back when the 22-23 season started, the Rockets were among the youngest teams in the NBA.
And it's hard to win in this league with youth and inexperience. Houston's front office aggressively adding quality vets like Fred VanVleet in hopes of stabilizing that roster.
First free throw is good. Richard, the Houston Rockets were once a powerhouse team in the West, especially during the 2010s.
Yeah, they even gave the KD and Steph Curry Warriors a run for their money. Look, the James Harden era in Houston was special, and now they're trying to get back into contention.
Smith hits them both.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Here's the captain. Offensively, he's been a one-man wrecking crew. His scoring average is over 30 points a game. Maxey passes to Capella. Bucket is good.
And a great display of physicality from Capella. He's not one to shy away from contact.
That's his first personal foul.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
At the line for your Sixers, Clint Capella.
One shot.
That's good from Capella.
And the defense Capella provides is huge. I mean, a legitimate shot blocking threat who also rebounds the ball at an efficient rate.
Here's the Magician. He really was a guy who also stepped up in that game against the Celtics. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Smith's got 8 points.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Here's the captain. Elbow shot. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got 4 rebounds in this game. And Smith with the stop.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Collins passes to Maxey. On the wing, Thompson. His 3-pointers off the mark. The 76ers trail by 15. Carter on the wing. Şengün covering. Here's the captain. That's it. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Stolen by Collins. Here's Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
A big man who does a little bit of everything. Collins' team-first attitude shining through with that terrific pass.
Now, here's Green. He's got 7. Passes it to the Magician. Thompson from long range. Tyrese Maxey grabs the miss. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. 11-point game. Here's Drake. Here's Capella. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. 5 points in the game.
And that's Capella getting rewarded for his effort on the glass. Love when that kind of hustle pays off.
Green against Carter. Smith the pass to the Magician. Capella trying to free himself up. Shakes off the strong D and gets the bucket for 2.
You know, it's going to be tough to win when you give the other team second and third opportunities to score the ball.
Drake the pass to Capella. Poke loose and stolen by Şengün. To the inside. Smith. It's good.
Jabari Smith.
Smith's got 12 points in the game.
Thompson.
And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Rockets.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And another thing they've done well is push the tempo. They're running the floor and converting on the fast break.
As we approach the halfway mark, let's take a look at how everything stands out west. Taking a look at Houston. Here in the middle of the regular season, they've been able to get the 4th best record in the conference.
And seeing where the Rockets are, this hasn't been the breakout season that many were predicting, but they're still very much in the hunt for a high postseason seed, and that will keep them focused here during the season's final stages.
From here on out is just about putting in the work. Coming to every game ready to compete and never giving less than your best.
Here's the Magician, following the basket by Tyrese Maxey, and the wide open shot from Green. Good on the triple. Green's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Houston.
Great three-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already from long distance.
Here's Drake. Thompson with the rebound.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
The offensive rebound. Good work defensively by Capella.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
They are just killing them on the interior.
76ers have shot just 1 free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game. And Philadelphia making a change here. Grimes is checked in. Houston with a big group substitution here. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Şengün.
One shot.
Tari Eason comes in for Smith. Dylan Brooks, he's checked in for Thompson. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Green. Greg, a lot more awareness in the league about the importance of mental health. Why is that so necessary?
I mean, Kevin, the level of stress now has really grown. These players are under this huge microscope that now often extends to their families. And this is such a highly competitive environment. It is far more than just a game.
And it's the 76ers with the ball. Following the score by Houston. Nailed from three-point land. Carter's got 6 points.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Brooks. And it's sent back by Carter. The second chance effort. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make them all.
Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Houston leading by 10. Here's the Magician. 6 points for him. For 3, VanVleet. And it's John Collins with the rebound.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Here's Drake. Capella trying to free himself up. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this league.
Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark. The Magician can't connect from short range.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
And a lot of players might have passed that shot up. Not Collins. He stays aggressive and draws the foul.
The 76ers shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line. Shooting 2.
No good on the free throw. Andre Drummond's checked in for the 76ers. And the second free throw, good. Here's the Magician. 6 points for him. Pass to Brooks. And it's sent back by Carter. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Carter. Mr. Moves checked in for John Collins. Here's Van Vliet. 17 points for him last game against the Celtics in Boston.
And it was an unselfish night for him as well. He got plenty of assists to go along with all those points.
Shoots it. Crimes with the bucket. And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Leading by 5. 1:12 left to play here in the first. Here's Van Vliet. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his second personal foul.
And a shoot first point guard, Van Vliet, understands how to get defenders to foul him when taking shots.
Houston shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. And he knocks down the first one. And so Van Vliet nails both of them. The 76ers trail by 7. Here's the captain. 6 points for him.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them.
And some nice passing there by Houston. Van Vliet with the bounce pass. The Rockets with another miss. Here's Philadelphia. Here's Grimes. And he uses the glass on the lane. Grimes has got his second bucket.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Van Vliet outside. Brooks right side. That ball, great assist by Van Vliet.
He doesn't take a lot of time to make up his mind. Brooks always thinking ahead, and he's in position before the pass is made.
Here's the captain. 1 second left. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Rockets lead by 7. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. joining us again, folks. 2K Sports broadcasting here on MLK Day, bringing you the NBA. And guys, for the Rockets, what jumps out to you from a number standpoint?
Just stretching out the floor that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Their points came almost exclusively from beyond the arc. And as this game continues, that should open up the floor for the rest of their offense.
The 76ers trail by 7. This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. The guard spots are Van Vliet and Green. Tari Eason is out there with Whitmore. And it's Şengün in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Green. Here's Whitmore. Off target with the fadeaway. Philadelphia shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. Here's the captain. And there's the pass to Yabusele. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Yabusele's got his first 3 points of the game.
When he has enough space, he's more than comfortable letting it fly from outside.
Van Vliet looking around. Over to the left wing. Now Whitmore down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Not letting that one fly. Drummond using his height and wingspan to deny the shooter.
Bounce pass Maxey. The 8-footer. And it's Drummond missing.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
This is why he's out there in situations like this. He stands tall to prevent points. And when defenders are lurking, that bounce pass can be the only way to get it through.
And we've seen some pretty impressive things from Alperen Şengün.
Yeah, young fella already has a record to his name. The youngest center to get at least 30 points, 15 rebounds, and 5 assists in one game. Do you want to know who the previous record holder was, Greg? Listen, I got you. It was Shaq.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. Rockets leading by 8. Van Vliet outside. Pass to Green. Now Eason. Right side Green. Houston needs to get a shot off. Here's Whitmore. Drills the three-pointer. Whitmore's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And this is crucial to Whitmore's development, wanting to continue to improve as a scorer.
Lob pass to Capella. And stolen by Şengün. Passes it to Eason. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Eason's got his second basket of the game.
And you can always count on Van Vliet to make the right play. He doesn't make too many bad decisions when he's got the ball in his hands.
Here's Mr. Moves. 11 points for him in that last game against Sacramento. Van Vliet against Maxey. And again, unable to change momentum here.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all... Oh, I see you, big fella.
Can you believe that?
When he took off, I was not expecting that.
Timeout called the 76ers. RJ, I've got a hypothetical for you. If we did a fantasy draft and you had the first overall pick, who would you take?
I'm going to be honest. Right now, I'm going to have to probably say Jokic. Just because there's no defense that has been created that can stop his offensive game. So ultimately, it doesn't matter how good of a defender he is. But second, I'm still going with Bron.
the numbers for Maxey. Averaging 29 points per game, 10 assists, and 3 rebounds. But you look at all that, and really it doesn't give you the entire picture of his impact defensively.
Just in general, numbers don't tell the whole story with defense. Guys like him, you have to watch to understand his impact.
Pass to Mr. Move. To the paint. Capella kicks to Yabusele. Got a piece of it. Pocket 6. And stolen by Eason. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Count that one from Van Vliet.
And unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. Van Vliet's a strong finisher for his size.
Van Vliet against Maxey. There's the pass to Capella. Pass to Grimes. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Grimes has got 6.
And in dropping that one, he stops a 13-0 run by Houston.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What you got for us, DA?
Thank you very much. Jalen Green is trying to reach his potential as a star in this league. He says, things are starting to slow down for me. I'm recognizing the game a lot more and understanding what my role is. I'm locked in, and hopefully I'll give my team a chance to win and just take my game to another level, becoming a lot more efficient and aggressive. Kevin, back to you.
All right. Thanks, D.A. Maxey passes to Yabusele. The fader. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Yabusele's got 5 points now in the quarter. Here's Houston now. They're on a 15-4 run. Passes it to Eason. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. For the Houston Rockets, they won their last contest in that game against the Celtics in Boston. And that one, good.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Now here's Green. He's got 10. Out of hand on it. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
Philadelphia ball.
And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Philadelphia 76ers. On Tuesday, they'll be matching up with Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets. And then on Friday, they'll tip off a road trip starting in Orlando and going up against the Magic. Outside, Maxey. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. Here's Grimes. His last outing, 16 points for him. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Şengün. Here's Grimes. 6 points for him. Clock is at 3. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Rockets ball.
And a chance here to go to our rookie leaderboard and give a nod to the best long-range bombers of the past month. Well, you look at Mr. Moves, third in the NBA. He's someone that if you leave him alone, he's going to knock it down.
You know, coming into the NBA, you knew he could stroke it from long range. And over the past month, he's shown us exactly that.
There's Green with the 3. Another shot. And the layup. Good by Şengün. Şengün's got 10 points in the game.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Here's Yabusele. Again, Philadelphia.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Van Vliet against Maxey. Whitmore with it. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of just can't seem to find his confidence.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Pass to Şengün. On the wing, Green. The rebound by Yabusele.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
Here's Mr. Moves. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Here's Grimes. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Philadelphia shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Quentin Grimes.
Shoot 2. And he makes the first. And Philadelphia making a change here. Collins is checked in. And then for Houston, Smith checked in for Whitmore. And it's the Magician in for Green. And he makes both free throws. Here's Van Vliet. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. And the pass to the Magician. In the corner, it's Eason. And the 3-ball is good. Eason's got 7.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Collins passes to Mr. Moves. Count it. Mr. Moves got 4 points in the quarter.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Pass to Smith. Back to Van Vliet. Smith outside. Here's Eason. It's good. The assist that time from Smith.
Assisted by
Smith's got 3 assists in the game.
And what a splash Tari Eason has made with his defense since entering the league.
Yeah, he's just so disruptive when he's on the ball, Greg. He has those arms that just knock everything free. The man is an absolute menace on that side of the floor.
Van Vliet outside. Pass to Eason. Rebound by the 76ers.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Here's Mr. Moves. Can't hit from the elbow. Rockets leading by 10. Here's the Magician. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
And great job from beyond the arc this quarter. They are now shooting the 3 at almost 60% for the game.
Kicks it out to Collins. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Houston's gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them from deep. Rebounded by Capella.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
And perfect positioning from Van Vliet, wanting to block shots whenever he can. Great instinct.
Smith outside. Connects from three-point range. Smith's got 15 points.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the deep.
Maxey attacking. Stolen by Van Vliet. Pass to Smith. 1:41 left here in the second. Back to Van Vliet. 5 to shoot. Tries it from the top of the key. Good as the jump shot falls. Van Vliet's got 4 this quarter. The 76ers trail by 18. Here's Grimes. 8 points for him. Bobbed up there for Collins. Hammers the alley-oop through.
I'm sure his teammates love having a guy like Collins on the receiving end of those alley-oops. As fun an assist as you'll get.
And Houston calls their first time out of the game.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
Houston making some changes. Thompson, he's checked in for Tari Eason. And Brooks subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. We've got 1:08 left to play here in the second quarter. Here's the Magician. 9 points in the game so far. Smith on the wing. He's guarded by Collins. Shot clock at 2. Here's the Magician. It's tipped. Here's the captain. He has 6. .35 seconds left in the first half. Shot by Collins, no good.
Nothing just seems to be bouncing his way today. Mama said there'd be days like this. They have missed his production.
The pass to the Magician. Now here's Brooks. Thompson outside. Another miss by Houston. On deep, Collins. And the last second attempt doesn't fall.
And a clever defender. I like seeing Brooks be that pest on this end and just disrupt it.
And so it's the Houston Rockets with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Houston holding the upper hand after the first 2 quarters. They're leading by 16. Kenny, how'd you see it?
They played smart. They took their time and limited mistakes. When you value each possession, you eventually will get the shot you want. But when you lose the ball, you have no control over the destiny.
And Shaq, what'd you think about Philadelphia?
Just bad interior defense from them throughout the half. They're getting pushed around, not protecting the rim, allowing easy looks. That's the kind of D I love to face. I've had at least 30 by now, guys.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
Thanks again for joining us, and welcome back to our special Martin Luther King Day presentation of the NBA. We're seeing, guys, a tremendous game from Jabari Smith.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Happy Martin Luther King Day, everyone, and welcome back as we get going again here at 2K Sports. We've got Carter. Collins is out there with Clint Capella. Then there's the captain, and it's Maxey in at the 2. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Stolen by Collins. Pass to Drake. Back to Collins. Outside, Maxey. Over Green. Maxey, no good.
And smothered him on that mid-range attempt.
That's how you play it. Does a good job of getting into the shooter's airspace.
To the middle. Smith kicks to Şengün. Thompson inside the line, and it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Capella's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And the rejection by Smith.
Grab the shooter like a buck. Smith Jr. really disruptive on D.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Here's the Magician. 9 points in the game so far. Over Collins. The turnaround jumper. Count it. Smith's got 17.
Number 1.
And nice job taking what the defenders gave him. But these guys need a gut check right now.
Yeah, you'd love to see a little bit more fire on defense. Shoot, any fire on defense. They can't just be giving the game away. And they have started out this quarter shooting just 20%. Let's just say this is not the way they wanted to open the second half.
Lobs up there for Maxey.
Watch out when Maxey finds his groove like this. He'll just keep coming at you and at you.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Outside, Green. Passes to the Magician. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And Capella sends it back.
Quick off the floor, has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation. Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
For Houston, they have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5.
For Houston, number 1. 3 shots.
And he's good on the first of 3. And he sinks the second. And he makes all 3. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's the captain. He's got 6. The Rockets pull it in. Smith's got his 4th rebound in this one.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Pass to Thompson. Here's Smith. He's guarded by Collins. Clock at 4. And it's Smith that time on the assist by Thompson. Smith's got 19 points.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
Here's Maxey. And here's Collins from outside. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
First team foul.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
And to look at his percentage from the line, you see him at 89%. That's an indicator of what a consistent stroke he has.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay for the line.
The pass to Thompson. Over Maxey. Thompson misses.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Pass to Collins. He kicks it to Capella. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. That's 7 points for Clint Capella.
A big who lives inside. Capella knows he's a center. He knows he makes his living off scoring close in against that good D.
Timeout called the Rockets. see some of the numbers here for him. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Green passes to Thompson. Smith feeling it out a bit. Passes it to the Magician. Rebounded by the captain. The captain's got his 5th rebound in this one. It'll go. The Rocket lead is cut down to just 12 points with the basket from Carter. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Pass to the Magician. Shoots it up. Gets a very good look and converts. The Magician's got 14 points.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
And the 76ers call time here.
He does not look happy. Their defensive rebounding has been putrid, and they're giving up a ton of second chance points.
He's checked in for Thompson.
Looking now at the numbers for Carter, the past month has been surreal. Putting up about 25 points per game, 7 rebounds, and 2 assists. And you look at his huge role in their offense, a major contributor as far as putting up points.
He's just a natural scorer and someone this offense leans on to help shoulder the load and lead the charge.
The captain with the bucket.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Rockets leading by 12. Here's the Magician. He's got 14. Shot left block. Nice shot by Smith. Smith's got 21 in the game.
And when you get this kind of shooting from him, 100% from the field, they're going to be tough to beat.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, the league does not like it when trade requests play out publicly. Commissioner Adam Silver says it needs to be a two-way street. Teams provide enormous guarantees to players, and the expectation is they'll meet their end of the bargain. He understands there will always be some trade requests, but he wants them to remain behind closed doors. Kevin?
Good luck. David, thanks. The pass to Drake. The shot from the low post is good. The captain's got 10 points in the game.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Here's the Magician, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And right there is the list of rookie assist leaders for the last 10 games. It's been all about team play for this group lately. Well, you look at the captain, 3rd in assists and a great leader.
Really starting to connect with his teammates. I mean, a really heads-up player for a rookie.
And the first one at the line is good.
Didn't get to the line in the first half, but since the break, he's been in attack mode. Great adjustment.
Both good from the line that time.
impeccable from the line since halftime.
The 76ers trail by 14. Here's Mr. Moves. Out left to the wing. 13 feet away. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Whitmore. Carter pulls it in. For Philadelphia, they've gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. Lets it go from 14. He can't get that one.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
To the wing on the left. Whitmore with it. Carter on him. And that one's good. Whitmore's got his 2nd basket.
And he might be a rookie, but Whitmore can play some bully ball. He will get it inside and be as physical as anybody. That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
Outside, Green, beyond the arc. And it's sent back by Carter. Here's Mr. Moves. Nice pass. Run into the rack perfectly for the layup. Mr. Moves got 6.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
The Magician passes to Smith. Pass to the Magician. Fires from deep. Sinks the three-pointer. The Magician's got 10 points in the quarter.
First 3 of the half, 2nd of the game. Can he heat up?
Passes it to Mr. Moves. Drops in the layup for 2.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Rockets leading by 13. Timeout called. The Rockets.
Let me hear you once again. Get loud for your Philadelphia 76ers DNC.
The numbers here for the captain. 6th in scoring, and he's also ranked in the top 10 in blocks per game. No trespassing when he's in the lane.
And as you mentioned, top 3 in assists right now. He does a great job of running the offense, spotting the open guy, and making the sound delivery. Smith the pass to the Magician. Pass to Şengün. Over Drummond, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Şengün's got 12.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Shot by Grimes, no good. Houston leading by 15. Hey, Greg, here we are watching Cam Whitmore. What impresses you most about his game?
Kevin, for me, I think it's his toughness. He's not afraid to get physical underneath the basket, and I really love how gritty he is on the D as well.
Here's Drake. And it's blocked. Now the pass to Grimes. Drops in the tray. 11 points in the game.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Pass to Şengün. It's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Houston.
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
And not just that, they're also forcing turnovers at a high rate and taking advantage in transition.
Here's Drummond. Got a piece of it. And he recovers it. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Houston leading by 12. Here's the Magician. 19 points in the game.
Andre Drummond. That's his first personal foul.
The Rockets haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10.
At the line for the Rockets, number 1. 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
The first free throw is good. Yabusele, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Brooks checked in for Houston. And so he hits both. The 76ers trail by 14. Here's Grimes. He's got 11. Over Whitmore. Shot by Grimes. No good.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
Textbook defense. Take a good angle to the shooter and bother the release. Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
We've got 1:48 left in the third. Here's Grimes, headed by Green. Shot clock at 5, and he comes up with the deuce. Grimes has got 5 points in the quarter.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Pass to Whitmore. Yes, that goes in. Whitmore's got 7 points in the game.
Impressive strength from Whitmore, battling the contact.
Philadelphia's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Here's the captain. 12 points for him. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Pass to Brooks. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
There wasn't a lot of resistance there at the rim. He just tricked off a little bunny.
The shot's good from Carter.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
Here's the Magician. 3 points in the game. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Great shooting for him at the foul line tonight. 7 of 7.
He has come through in a big way at the foul line in this game.
Shoot 2.
The first one falls. Some changes for Philadelphia. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. John Collins comes in for Carter. And Maxey subbed in for the captain. And a switch here also for Houston. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Alperen Şengün. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The 76ers trail by 14. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's Collins. Kicks it out to Maxey. 6 to shoot. And the dunk by Capella.
Heads up on the money pass by Maxey. Great vision.
Here's the lob to the hoop.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Shoots the three. That's good. The Houston lead is cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Maxey. And so it's Houston. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. Back right after this. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
And from a team perspective, having your off-guard rip-off passes like that, it's awesome. It shows you have guys willing to give up the rock.
And welcome back to the 2K Sports broadcast of the NBA, celebrating Martin Luther King Day. Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. They've got Steven Adams. Thompson is out there with Smith. And it's Green, and it's the Magician in at the point. Thompson gets to the rim for two with the D all over him. Thompson's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Rockets. And here's Maxey. And the call will be against Jabari Smith.
Jabari Smith.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Grimes, headed by Green.
Great job closing out the lanes. You normally don't see defense like that from Green, but he was tough to get around there.
And all those second chance points have given them a boost here in the second half, and that's a great way to cut into the lead.
From deep, Green. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Cabela's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Inside. Yabusele gets to Collins. Here's Grimes. Over Green. Shot by Grimes. No good. Here's Smith. He's still up. Now he is 9 of 10.
It's just so impressive inside. What a finish by Smith.
About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Here's Grimes, headed by Green. Collins passes to Yabusele. Just 5 to shoot. Got it, and the Houston lead has been cut back down to 11. Some big points there from Maxey.
Sometimes you just got to look away, man. I felt that move from Maxey.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's Smith. Rebound by the 76ers. Here's the Magician. There's the pass to Smith. Goes back up. And it's Smith again missing.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Pass to the Magician. The rebound by Yabusele. The 76ers trail by 9. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Collins in the post. It's up against Thompson. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. And a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
And you can see what the emphasis was at halftime. Here in the second, a lot more effort to get the ball inside, and it's starting to pay dividends.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Tari Eason's checked in for Jabari Smith. Whitmore comes in for Thompson. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Green. And that one falls for Collins.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Houston leading by 6. At the elbow, Whitmore. Over Carter. And it's Whitmore missing.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Carter the pass to Drake. Now Collins. He's covered by Eason. Collins, good. Collins has got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, they left it until the fourth quarter, but finally the run they needed to get back into this one.
I'm sure they wish they made this run sooner, but they've still got time to come away and steal this one.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate. This is his second 3 this half. He's getting even more bold at that arc.
Here's the captain. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
That's his first personal foul. 3rd team foul. At the line for your Sixers,
first one falls for him. He's perfect from the line this time. Timeout called the Rockets.
let's hear you.
Let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. During the last break, got to listen in on Ime Udoka's huddle with his team. While the team is up, Coach doesn't want his team to let up. He told the team to finish this game. Do not think this will be easy. We've seen comebacks before. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, David.
3 points.
And he's been much more assertive here in the second half, getting to his spots, executing with ease.
No question, powered it down.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. Here's the Magician. Good.
Number 1.
The Magician's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Here's Mr. Moves. Pass to the captain. The The putback. It's good on the putback.
And that's 280 pounds crashing the glass. Drummond bullying his way there on that second chance bucket.
Here's the Magician. Now Whitmore. Shot from 12. Rebound by the 76ers. The captain's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Knocked loose. And here we go. Fast break. Van Vliet's got it. Lets the three fly. And Whitmore with the basket on the assist from Van Vliet. And that's 13 points for Cam Whitmore. The 76ers trail by 11. Here's Grimes. He feeds it to Drummond. And Adams sends it back. Eason against Carter. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7. Philadelphia's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. This one for 3. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Eason. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Passes it to Carter. Looking to end the run. And he's good on the 3-ball.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And there's the pass to the Magician. Driving the lane. Left side Adams. Here's the Magician. 3-pointer. The shot that time, not on target.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Mr. Moves passes to Drummond. Here's the captain. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's Grimes. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
Eason's shot is good.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And here we go. Whitmore heading to the hoop.
Whitmore.
Man, when Cam Whitmore throws it down, you feel bad for the rim.
Here's the captain. The 3. Grimes with the bucket. Grimes has got 13 points here in the second half alone. Rockets leading by 11. Whitmore with it. Here he goes. The Magician. And Houston again with the bucket.
And Whitmore didn't have to facilitate as much in college, but he understands the importance at this level.
Here's the captain. And that one, good. The captain's got 20 points.
I love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
balance player of the game, the Magician.
And his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. Here's Green. Pass to the Magician. Drives to the hoop. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Carter outside. Back to Maxey. Pass to the captain. The jump hook. And too long on the shot.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoided fouling, and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
Back to Şengün. Passes it to the Magician. Shot clock at 3. And Capella sends it back. Carter looking to run. No good on the triple.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And it's sent back by Carter. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here. Şengün finds Green. For the 3. Drills it from outside.
Jalen Green.
And the Rockets lead by 14.
Continuing to improve that three-point shot. Green hits this one.
And the pass to Drake. Trying to find Capella. Gets it to him. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And the long arms of Capella, using them to perfection as a target for his teammates on that alley-oop.
Pass to the Magician. Driving inside. He can't get it to go. Good work defensively by Capella. Here's Carter. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Rockets.
Many times this season, turnovers have cost them, but they really kept the ball under control.
They were both focused and relentless.
And so the hard work and effort paying off tonight, putting another win in the books. That'll be win number 27.
And you know, this is a win they wanted badly, guys. They did not want to get swept in the season series.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for the Magician.
He was just dropping dimes left and right out there. Any opening that the D provided, he exploited it and found his teammates.
Good on both.
What I love most about Maxey is his aggressive attitude. When he's out there, he keeps his foot on the gas pedal.
Here's the Magician. Outside, Green. Lets it go with a 3. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed. A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
We've got 22 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Green. Banked in off the glass.
Jalen Green.
And the Rockets lead by 15.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by. Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
So easy. Houston taking the W here. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that'll do it, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. We'll see you later.